Hello guys and welcome to another episode of OpenRCT2. Today I want to give you 5 tips for making better Trackitecture. So the word Trackitecture describes the usage of coaster track to make scenery. Let's start right away with tip number 1. Use the available color slots for variety and to reduce the number of used ride slots. That means that if you need one coaster track in different colors, don't build multiple coasters. Instead, use the option for alternative color schemes. You can see this used right here. This is also really important when you're building on a multiplayer server where you have limited ride slots per person. Tip number 2. Try to use Trackitecture together with normal scenery for better textures. A good example for this is this tree right here. As you can see, I used Twister Coaster Track with wooden walls. This makes this part of the tree look more dense and interesting. I also used bushes and Twister Coaster Track for the branches. This build also shows us tip number 3. Try to cover the holes resulting from Trackitecture. As you can see, most of this track right here has quite a lot of holes and we don't want to have them in our build. That is actually why in this example I've used the wooden walls. Another good way of doing this would be track layering, which I did right here. As you can see, the Virginia Reel track closes the holes in the wooden coaster track, and it also gives the roofs a better texture. Tip number 4 goes mostly for recreations, and it is choose a track type that fits the details of the structure of the original. In this example I used a lot of steep Twister Coaster Track to make the clothes for the Statue of Liberty. Another example for this is the Eiffel Tower right here. The Giga Coaster Track has a detailed structure quite close to the original tower. And that already gets me to the 5th tip. Try not to overdo it. A good mix of scenery and Trackitecture is key for an interesting looking park. For example, if you look around right here, you can see a good mix of Trackitecture and normal scenery. Personally, I'd only use Trackitecture where it's necessary to build something specific or where it can really help improve the current scenery. So that's it for today. I hope that you had some fun and see you next time.